There we go right there. FYF Sports, salute to the chat, man. Yeah, I know we back. NBA live stream. Mavericks, Warriors, Game 2. A lot of people been talking about it. Salute to all of the artists, especially the producers who send us music. 'Cause, you know, as we do every time we go live, we show them appreciation. All the creators who send us music, who send us beats, we definitely show our appreciation by running their tracks during the live stream. Currently, the score is 19-8. Warriors are down. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Before we get started with the music, got to give a big shout out to the sponsor of the stream called Vera Roots. All right. Vera Roots is the world's first, if anybody didn't notice, this is the world's first sea moss shake. Sea moss meal replacement shake made with cocoa, pumpkin seeds, cacaroot. I mean, basically everything you need in a shake with the sea moss, right? With the bladder rack. Everything you need is going to be in here right here. So make sure you guys, I'm going to put the link to Vera Roots in the chat. Look, man, if y'all looking for a nutritious meal replacement shake that's not full of all those additives, sugars, processed ingredients, man, you want to go with the all-natural product here, Vera Roots. I've actually tried it. This is something that I've now integrated into my diet. I'm really trying to use this summer to really refocus on my fitness, and I think Vera Roots is going to be one of those tools that I use to help me get there. But they got great products. They also got granola bars and everything like that. So we're going to make sure we give a big shout out to Vera Roots. I'm going to be putting the link in the chat for you guys because, again, it's a very, very good product, man. Again, salute to everybody that's sending in music. We're going to get to the music, and we're going to follow this game because we got to talk about a lot. We got a lot of NBA conversations to talk about. We got a lot of things to follow. I got to make sure I get the chat going, too. Let's get this chat up. Now, salute to Sturdy. I see you in the chat, Tiffany Ned. All right. All right, but, yeah, we gotta chop it up. It's going to be a good stream today, y'all. And appreciate everybody pulling up. If y'all were watching the stream on whatever happened to the news TV, our stream from last night over there somehow got taken down. We did get it put back up. I have to make a few edits to it, but and it's just an unfortunate situation over there, how they trying to censor content, and all we doing is giving, we trying to give people, real news breakdowns. We're not trying to filter it and give you watered down news. All right, all the beats today. All the beats today provided by BJ 2 times. I'm going to be dropping the link to his IG page. If you need that, we got you. Sturdy says, what are my thoughts on all defensive team? My thoughts on the defensive team, I'm going to have to pull it up and check it out during the stream. I actually haven't seen it yet, Sturdy. Give me a second. We're going to get that pulled up here. We're going to let the beat right out. Salute to John Wick in the chat. I see you. Salute to Titus. Salute to Ron, the Don. Appreciate you guys pulling up. My apologies. I dropped the links to share the video late. My apologies. Salute to them. She says she likes the beat. Hey, make sure you check out his music too, because he has his he has tracks too. He makes tracks too. So again, he's produced beats for J. Cole. He's produced beats for Consequence. He's created beats for Mos Def. So this dude is talented, right? But he's still grinding. He's still trying to get up there. Salute to BOKC in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. I'm gonna be dropping links in the chat pretty soon here. Make sure y'all support the channel. Appreciate y'all. Thanks for watching. Again, all the beats today done by BJ 2 times. His IG will be in the chat. And then the sponsor of today's stream is Vera Roots, the world's first sea moss meal replacement shake. Right? They make these, they make these organically. There's no processed products. It's all natural sea moss, all natural homegrown ingredients, man. One of the best meal replacement shakes that I've had. Right? And then when you talk about protein, look, a lot of people, if you work out, you're not going to lose out on protein. It's 12 grams of protein per serving. It's a great meal replacement if you're looking to jumpstart. If you're trying to jumpstart your workouts, man. So salute to Vera Roots. I'm going to be dropping their website in the chat today. 26-10. Warriors are struggling right now. Warriors are 4-10 from the field, shooting 40%. Dallas is blazing hot right now, 9-14 from the field, y'all. Hey, Ron the Don, you gotta understand, I'm not like these other YouTube channels. You gotta check the catalog. We've given Luka Doncic massive props, right? I've already put it out there in the air. Players like Giannis Antetokounmpo, players like Luka, the way they playing, their trajectory could potentially put them up there with some of the GOATs. I already know what Luka is. I've seen the man in person. I know he's one of the highest IQ players in the league. You ain't got to tell me. We've already done it here. That's all these other clowns out here trying to put people like Kawhi Leonard over Luka. This man's scared to step on the floor. They'll put Devin Booker over Luka. They'll put Trae Young over Luka. I'm not one of them idiots. I told you, it's only 5 players that could be first team all NBA. Luka has done it twice in his short time in the league. That ain't just nothing to just kind of gloss over. I know how great the man is. Right? Exactly, DJ. Kawhi ain't played and goddamn who knows. Kawhi done missed so many games in his career. Kawhi jump-started his career riding the pine, sitting the bench trying to learn. He said Spiffy been trying to tell you to stop this. Now, he not telling me that. I don't know who he telling. He not telling me that because I've always had big respect for Luka's game. I've always had. Salute to Spiffy though, man. I'm gonna have to throw some of his music on the tracks today. Spiffy got he got a store. He got a store out there in Baltimore. I know that's kind of taking up a little bit more of his time. But he's doing his thing out there. Yeah, load management. Yeah, like I said, it's hard for me to respect players like Kawhi Leonard sitting out an entire season for an injury that only takes 3 months to come back from. So look like it's like you could be a fanboy, but sometimes it starts when you talk about these players. It's about being realistic, right? And availability is everything. If you're not available, nah. I can't rock with you. Luka out there. Luka came back from a calf strain that a lot of people said he should have set out for the rest of the season. Ronda Dye said, stop dissing Kawhi, bro. Let him come back first. I'm not dissing Kawhi. I'm just telling you the facts on Kawhi. That's not a diss. The fact is he had an injury that takes 3 months to come back from, and he didn't come back. The fact is he load manages more than any other superstar. Fact is he's been one of the most baby superstars in the league. That's a fact. I mean, you can't get mad at me because I'm stating facts. I'm not saying he trash. I'm just saying he's not available. We're going to let this beat rock out. I got to send out some more notifications, but we're going to get to this game. Score. Warriors that made a comeback. Look, them early runs, 26-23, right? Mavs jumped out to a crazy lead. But the Warriors then ate that up, man. I told y'all about this Warrior team. They can play bad, but they are elite on both sides of the ball. They don't need great offense to win. We saw that against Memphis. They don't need great defense to win. They can beat you with the offense. We saw that with Denver. Salute to Just Blaze. Salute to Dontre Smith. Crazy. He says, so you trying to pull Kawhi? What he says, Ronda Don says, so you trying to pull Kawhi Joe card? Lamont, remember this day? What you mean? I don't know what you mean by Joe card. I'm not pulling no card on Kawhi. I'm just saying he's not available. And if a player's not available and he's injured a lot, I can't put you up there with the other greats in the league. Grant Hill should be a top 15 all-time player. But because Grant Hill was injured throughout his career so much, we never saw him get to that level. That's no knock. That's just stating a fact. Grant Hill should have been a top 15 player all time. That's not no whole card, Kawhi whole card. I don't know what you mean by that. I told you, this is not a diss to Kawhi. It's a fact. He's not available. If he's not there, I can't talk about him. Brandon Roy, easily my favorite player of all time. Availability. I can't put him up there with Kobe and D Wade. But if he had played a full career without injury, he would have been right up there with them, I believe. But I can't put him up there. I can't elevate guys when they're not available. Dory Finney-Smith, 1 or 2 from the three-point line, 3 points. Reggie Bullock, 3 points. Curry with 11 quick early points today, 4-7 from the field. 3 threes already for Curry. That's probably a bad sign for the Mavericks. Klay Thompson with 2, Looney with 2. 3 rebounds for Looney to start this game off. Who do you guys have winning this game? Warriors or the Mavericks? 79% of you guys picked the Dallas Mavericks. The Golden State Warriors, but the Mavericks have the lead right now in the first quarter. They had a much bigger lead. Golden State's kind of eating into it a bit. Make sure you guys get your fantasy questions off too, man. This is really, when you see this scoreboard right here, it's a really good metric to use when you're doing your FanDuel Sportsbook bets with regards to team assists, player assists, all of that. Which player will score more points, Brunson or Jordan Poole? That's a great fantasy question, right? When you want to make them player prop bets, man, start referencing some of these sources. I believe Steph Curry, it says right there, I think he's over 4 threes. I think Luka Doncic goes over 30 points today. I actually made that bet that he goes over 31.5 today. Right? 28-25. We got to see the ebbs and flows of this first quarter. Right? Is Dallas just burning out all their gas, trying to showcase everything they got in the first quarter? I don't know. We'll see. Let me finish sending out these notifications, man. We're going to lead the beat rock. We got BJ 2 times on all the beats tonight. If y'all want to reach out to him, if you're an artist, you want some of these beats, man, I'm going to be dropping his IG in the chat, BJ 2 times. He's made beats for a lot of famous hip-hop artists in the game. Man, you definitely want to hit the man up, man. He's nice. He's nice with it. Hey, hard will, salute. Tyson Garcia, salute. Hey, I hope I can hit that bet. Right? Look, like there's something I'm actually gonna have some guys on the show pretty soon here that have mathematically figured out how to beat the sports books. Right? And a lot of times when we go to these sports books, we're making bets based on what we think and what we, but these guys use a mathematical formula because, again, you're not going to win every time, but you want to be in a position where you have a mathematical advantage bigger than the house. Whether it's Vegas, whether it's MGM, whether it's FanDuel, you want to put yourself in a position where every day that you place your bets, you have the mathematical advantage to win. And it's something called positive EV betting, right? We're going to have them guys on the show to really kind of break it down because I tried it one time. The first day I tried it, I made a $70 bet on the Detroit Tigers. Who were they playing? I think they were playing the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw was pitching. I was worried, right? I'm worried. Clayton Kershaw striking everybody out. But he said he told me to go with the Detroit Tigers. They're going to win this game. The positive EV tells us who's going to win. I bet 70 and I think I won $376. I think I put the receipt on my community tab. So he said that's a smart bet because Luka bad game last game. Yeah, he did. But yeah, the positive, the Luka tonight going over 31 points was a positive EV bet based on other sports books projections. So again, you got to go. It's something like I said. I know it sounds complicated right now, but you only want to place the bets where you have a mathematical advantage. This way, you always come out ahead. Will you win every time? No, but overall, over the long run, you're gonna beat the house, and that's the goal when you bet. Finding ways to beat the house. Like I said, for all the people, I'm trying to get a bigger group of our sports bettors. Exactly, Garcia. I believe the same thing. I got Golden State winning this game. I got Golden State covering the 6.5 points. Salute to Philip Reinhardt in the chat. But I got Luka having a big game and a loss. Again, I just think it's just far too much experience for this Golden State Warrior team. He said, I cap harder. What did I cap about? You got to tell me what I capped about, man, if you're going to tell me. Wow. I know Sturdy asked me to look at the all NBA teams that were selected. Yeah, hard will. But you know what, hard will? You know what this tells me about this Mavs team? Because the only difference with this Mavs team, the only major change that they made was bringing in Jason Kidd. So when you look to the success that the Lakers had in 2020, the Lakers made the wrong move by letting Jason Kidd walk over some petty allegations that happened years ago. They should have hired the man with the best credentials. Jason Kidd, he's had time in Milwaukee, right? He went through the growing pains of losing over there, and they didn't give that man a shot. Now that he's gone, the Lakers completely fell apart without him there. And the Mavericks, with far less talent on that roster, are getting farther. Give credit, man. That's why I wish there was a coach of the playoffs. If there was a coach of the playoffs, Jason Kidd gets it. If you look at how he defensively schemed against the Phoenix Suns, that wasn't no fluke. That scheme, that Game 7 scheme to shut down Chris Paul and Devin Booker was, I'm talking about that team executed perfectly. Give them props. This is one of my favorite beats from BJ 2 Times. We're going to let the beat rock. And round the dime. The Bucks deserve it. The Bucks did what they were supposed to do when they fired Jason Kidd. At that point in time in his career, he was doing a poor job with the Bucks. They weren't getting any better. Right? And sometimes coaches need to go through the growing pains of that first job, maybe get fired, be assistant for a few years, learn a little bit more, and come back and be much better. And that's what Jason Kidd did. Some coaches got to learn like that, especially when you're not naturally a coach. I mean, he was a player turned into coach, and so there was probably a lot of things about your coaching staff that he needed to learn, player management, dealing with egos, dealing with all these things. He learned a lot, right? And then he came back to the drawing board, and now he's getting it right in Dallas. I can't take it back. He deservedly so needed to get fired from Milwaukee. That team was not getting any better. They said they didn't even mention him for Coach of the Year. I know. You know what? And I think he kind of got overshadowed by Luka a little bit. That happens sometimes. But, I feel like next year, because look, Monty Williams didn't win Coach of the Year last year when I thought he should have won it last year. They didn't give him his props till this year when he repeated the same thing with the Suns in the regular season. Facts, Phillip. Ticket just got caught capping about Jason Kidd, lying, talking about the team was getting better, and they weren't. They were stagnant. Yeah, Tyson Garcia, I don't know what's going on with the refs in the NBA right now. I don't know what's going on. It's like these refs is like saying, okay, who are the star players? We're going to make sure them star players foul out. But you know what? We'll see. But it scored 38-30, 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. I mean, it looks like the Warriors are picking it up on their offense, but as it stands right now, the Warriors' defense hasn't really found its way against this Dallas offense. With 38 points early into the second quarter, it's looking like the Golden State Warriors could potentially have, a maybe 55, 60-point first half. And that's what Golden State wants. Sturdy says to over 100 people, yeah, smash the like, y'all. Make sure y'all smash that like. He said, wow, what the hell was Draymond doing? I don't know, man. I actually turned away from the game for a second. I'm about to put it back on my screen. Yep, let me pull this game back up. I'm going to let the beat ride. Pick and Pop salute. Pick and Pop, man. Pick and Pop, I got to get you on the panel. I know you be doing the sports bets, right? You got to jump in with your thoughts, man. We got to talk about this positive EV betting. Warriors got 7 turnovers already. Yeah, they lead the league in turnovers. A very risky team. They take risky passes. Steph and Draymond kind of lead the way with that. Yeah, trying to make these home run passes as opposed to just allowing the offense to run its course. That's probably one of their only weaknesses. But is that weakness going to be big enough to cost them this series? I don't believe so. Sturdy says, yeah, the Warriors average 15 turnovers a game in the playoffs. Yeah, that's tough. Luckily, they got really good defense that kind of cancels it out to a certain degree. But against a really good team, like I say, against the Celtics, who are really good in transition, them turnovers are going to turn into a lot of points. So they might be able to get away with it with that Memphis team without a Ja Morant, or with this particular team right here in the Dallas Mavericks, because they just don't have a lot of guys that's just sprinting out in transition, can do a lot with the ball. He said, there's another tech on Dre. Shake my head. I thought he learned. But I don't think it's the techs with Dre. I think it's the flagrant fouls with Dre. I don't know. I got to double check that. I don't know. But he's going to have to keep his cool. 41-30. Dallas is up. 9 minutes to go. Terrell Davis says a team like the Boston Celtics would take advantage of the Warriors' turnovers. I believe they would, but that's primarily because they're a great transition team. The Warriors have gotten lucky because a lot of the teams that they've been playing aren't great in transition. So they've been able to get back and kind of make up for the turnovers. Or the Warriors' turnovers end up just being dead ball turnovers, and they can get back. Manny Gober says these blowouts games are getting boring. This game ain't a blowout yet. It's only a 12-point game. Luka Doncic with 18 points. Reggie Bullock with 7. Dorian Finney-Smith already with 2 threes, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Wiggins with 7. Curry stuck on 11, 4, 8 from the field. Still 3 3-pointers. All right, they've already went to Otto Porter Jr. and Poole. Otto Porter Jr. with 4 points, 4 rebounds. They're gonna need that. They're gonna need that bench production because Dallas isn't Dallas. The one thing that Dallas is gonna do is they will make adjustments and make it hard on you to beat them. They just not gonna get beat and come back and do the same thing. That's the one thing they proved against Phoenix. Ronda Don said it's a 14-5 run for the Mavs. Yeah, 44-32. I got the game up. He said he smells blood in the water. I don't know, Ronda Don. If you believe it's going to be a blowout, I'll take that bet. Kuminga is the next Draymond. I don't know about that, Citizen Lou. Because Kuminga can jump out the gym. Draymond can't jump over, he can't jump over nothing. Salute to Mr. Skinny in the chat, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Skinny, man, I see your channel over there blowing up, man. Don't even let them discourage you, man. Keep grinding. Keep doing your thing. It's extremely entertaining. I'll be watching. I don't always have time to pull up, but I'm definitely watching. Hey, Skinny, you got to let me know if I could use that clip. I was listening one day, and you asked that guy, what's Kwame Brown's message? And the man said, Black Boy Magic, bro. I almost fell off my chair laughing because you kept trying to get him to repeat it, man. The man said, Black Boy Magic. I don't think this is what happens when you get old heads, and these old heads get caught up saying stuff that they don't know what the hell it means, man. They gotta stop saying this stuff, man. I'm telling y'all right now, if you a grown man, you can't be walking around saying no Black Boy Magic. You can't do that, man. I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. This stuff is super funny, man. I was dying laughing, man. He said Black Boy Magic. I said, man, you're a grown man. Probably 38, 39, 40 saying Black Boy Magic, man. Stop. And you can't say that on public airwaves, man. But yeah, salute to Mr. Skinny, man. Channel blowing up over there. Manny Gober, salute. Oh, appreciate it. I saw your comment, Mr. Skinny. Great setup. Yeah, I'm just trying. Always got to try to improve, man. Tyson Garcia, that's what I'm saying. Hey, y'all. If anybody in the chat, if y'all ever hear me using the term Black Boy Magic in a real sentence, in a speaking about myself, man, y'all need to make sure y'all unsubscribe and get away from me fast. That's some spicy talk right there. Dudes like that hanging around in Boys Town up on the north side of Chicago a little bit too much. Hard Will says you was on my show before. Oh, for the love of our game. Oh, that's you, Hard Will. Okay, salute. Hey, man, look, we got to start doing, all these sports channels, man, we got to start collabing more. Let's hit up in the email. I'm going to pull up over there. Y'all pull up over here. We got to start doing more collabs. Look, I'm always up for a good collab. Anything, especially now that I'm trying to touch on, more demographic. Like, I want to have real shows about the Knicks. I want to have shows about specific demographics and teams. So yeah, just hit me out here. I'm gonna put the email in the chat just in case you don't got it. But I need all these content creators. We got to start collabing, man. We really playing around. It's all this free money to get on YouTube, and we ain't touching none of it. So yeah, Skinny, I got you too, cause I done heard you cook on sports too, Skinny. So I know you got some good takes. That's what I said. We need to collab, man. Like people just take all this extra stuff. It's too much. People want to be like, just laugh a little. That's the one thing you got to appreciate about Skinny. You might not agree with his jokes, but the shit is entertaining at worst. Just laugh and don't walk away taking, it's just YouTube stuff. Get a good laugh out of it, man. Ronda Don, I'm gonna open the chat up probably again. I'm going live on my second channel. Whatever happened to the News TV, that'll be open. So y'all go live in the mornings, Hardwill. I'm gonna definitely be over there. Also, y'all look, I'm gonna put the website link in the chat. I'm actually about to do it right now. Sponsor of today's stream, Vera Roots, the world's first sea moss meal replacement shake. Do y'all need? A lot of y'all don't know what Irish sea moss is. Basically, this is what Irish sea moss is. If your body got burned to ashes, right? The ingredients in those ashes, those minerals in those ashes are going to be all the minerals that you find in sea moss. Your body needs sea moss. Sea moss has it all. Yeah, I'm going to open the panel up tonight. So again, I'm going to be dropping that link in there. VeraRoots.com is the website. I'm going to be putting it in the chat. Let me drop that right now. Make sure y'all go check them out. Products, and they got more than just, this is a meal replacement shake. Look, y'all, and it's sea moss. Y'all might think it's nasty, but look, they've made it good. It tastes, basically when you drink it, it tastes like chocolate and cinnamon. Right? I'm gonna tell you everything it has in it though. Sea moss, monk fruit, ginger, sea salt, Himalayan sea salt at that. All black people need to be using Himalayan sea salt. Right, because of the heart issues that black people have. Flax seed, which is also good for your heart. Sunflower seeds, which is also good for the heart. Hemp hearts, pumpkin seed, bladderwrack, and burdock root, all along with sea moss, man. Come on, man. Look at I Am Your God. So he took the example and just took it to a whole nother level. Go ahead and keep eating them McDonald's and Burger King. Go ahead. Go ahead and keep doing that. Like I said, I got no problem. If this ain't for you, I'm fine with that. I tell you, you don't got to tell them nothing about it. Let them keep eating them hot fries and them hot Cheetos. Let them keep doing that. And when he turned 32. He gonna need a stent put in to open his arteries back up because they so clogged up with cholesterol. Tyson Garcia, see, a lot of people don't realize that the Himalayan sea salt is really good for people with high cholesterol or high blood pressure. Ralph Lauren said best salt is just no salt. No, hold on. Ralph, first of all, you got to know what Himalayan sea salt is. There's benefits to it. It's not just your everyday run-of-the-mill type of salt, man. Come on, Ralph Lauren. Come on. Don't try to talk health and wealth, Ralph Lauren. You probably got a bag of Taco Bell right now. He said salute. If you're healthier than me, salute. Hey, but it's a whole bunch of bodybuilders walking around here dropping dead right now. I Am Your God. You can look healthy all you want, but are you truly healthy? That's what I'm saying. But, I know you just trolling, I'm your God. I'm just saying all these bodybuilders, it's been an epidemic with bodybuilders dropping dead due to heart issues because they using these supplements that ain't natural, pumping themselves up. I mean, there was another dude just at the LA Fitness out here. He accidentally took the wrong scoop of something. He took a scoop of caffeine powder and he ingested too much caffeine and killed himself. Himalayan sea salt has a salty taste, but it's not bad for you like regular salt with high sodium. It's similar to limes. Limes are acidic. So a lot of people would think because limes are acidic, it ain't good for you. But limes, when ingested to your body, are high alkaline. That's what you want. Oh, he said he's not a bodybuilder anymore. We gonna have to get you drug tested. I Am Your God. Make sure you're not on that stuff over there juicing. He says Jason Kidd out coaching them right now. Luka resting, Bertans. You know what? They just on a run right now. They up big. They up 19, 53-34, 7 minutes to go. He said, Kobe TV, what are you eating? What are you eating to lose weight? It's not about necessarily dropping weight, but I think whenever I'm cutting or whenever I'm in that phase where I want to cut, I think it's about foods that your body likes. So I think one of the things that I've learned or the types of foods that my body is real receptive to when I'm trying to cut is spinach for me. Does that work for everybody? No. So I think it's about kind of playing around with different things. I've heard seafood is kind of naturally fat burning. Oh, yeah. I'm big on the CBD. I'm your guy. We just had a sponsor. We have some watermelon gummies, 900 milligram CBDs. We got BJ 2 times on the beach, man. Make sure y'all go check him out. All you got to do is type in BJ 2 times in IG. Right? You're going to find him. He's produced beats for Mos Def, Consequence, J. Cole, Tyson Garcia, intermittent fasting. But see, I think Tyson, intermittent fasting is one of those things that works for everybody if you got the discipline to stick to it. You know? And I'm going to drop the link in a little bit. I'm your guide. I'm going to get that link out there. Hold on. Ralph Lawrence says, I haven't cooked with salt in about 2 years. Don't mean I don't eat salt. I don't cook. It's not about not eating salt. It's just watching your sodium intake. That's all it is. And then if you are monitoring your sodium intake, if you, let's say your intake of sodium is higher than normal, then you want to make sure you're countering that with enough potassium so that it ain't affecting you in a negative manner. The 7 Words Production, he says, where's the NBA Live? Is right here. Just be patient. Stick around. Chop it up. Talk about it. Yes, Tyson Garcia, stay away from the fried fruit. You know what, Tyson? I just got an air fryer. I would bake a lot, but I just got an air fryer. I'm curious to try some stuff in it because my girl is a type 1 diabetic, so we really been we about to really look to kind of do more with healthier foods and cooking. He said the refs shading the money line, man. When you betting that money and them bets ain't going your way, people get to blaming the refs quick. Pick and pop, you can't do that. Because Pick and Pop, I know you done won a lot of money, man, so you can't do that. Joe says, I use Himalayan sea salt. Yes. Look, y'all, Himalayan sea salt, one of its primary benefits is that it helps lower your blood pressure. What's the number one killer of African Americans? Blood pressure, right? Because that's going to lead to all your heart problems, heart issues, clogged arteries, man. Another thing is cayenne pepper. I take cayenne pepper tablets every morning. What does cayenne pepper do? It helps clear your arteries. It's one of the only things that can actually go into your body and help clear your arteries up. Right? Make sure y'all drinking y'all green tea at night or in the morning. Just pure green tea. Come on, man. KJ says it's about sodium intake. Y'all finding a balance in your diet. Facts. In the consumption of food. You can't have too much of anything. That's facts. That is facts, man. But see, that's the thing, man. Is you know what? Look, I'm not gonna profess to know everything. Look, we got people in here that you know. I know you guys said he used to lift weights, so I'm sure there's a lot of things that he knows. He could jump in. He can throw in. We just got to start networking a little bit better. But you got to think, man. Look, my dad passed away due to heart complications. He had congestive heart failure. But the thing is, did it surprise me he had congestive heart failure? I mean, the man loved fried foods. He loved Popeyes. He loved KFC. I mean, he loved anything fried, boy. Fried fish, catfish. He loved anything fried. I'm talking about, and this was part of his daily regimen. On top of the fact he really wasn't working out like that. Tiffany says, I am a type 2 diabetic. I know you know what? It's not that difficult for her, Tiffany, because I don't know how. She's just been able to manage it because I think she's had it since she was been like 8. But the thing is, because she has the pump and she just got a new monitor that kind of connects to, I guess, her pump that monitors her blood sugar like every 5 minutes. So it gives her insulin as she needs it to keep it at a steady rate. So, I mean, with technology like that, it's almost like you got a pancreas attached to your hip. He says, Warriors defensive rotation is high. Yeah, that's the problem with that Warriors defense. Their defense, when it looks good, it looks great. And without Gary Payton Jr., he's not there to fix a lot of problems. But do I see Dallas winning this game? Look, now, this is the big question for everybody. I might even take a few bets. Dallas is up 56-41 right now. Who's willing to take the bet? Who's willing to bet on the Dallas Mavericks right now? I'm taking the Warriors. Anybody willing to take that bet? Carbs aren't good overall. I don't know if that's absolutely true. You got complex carbs. I mean, there's, I don't know. And again, Joe, I think it's about body types and how receptive your body is to some things. Some people need the carbs. And if you're an athlete, if you, like Michael Phelps was eating what? Like 5,000-6,000 calories a day just to do his workouts. He says, Mavs made 11 threes already. I know, ridiculous. Well, you know what, Joe? For a diabetic, carbs can be back. Diabetics have to really monitor their carbs. So you are right if you're talking to Tiffany. Oh, Golden State 235 right now. I might have to jump on there and make another bet, Sturdy. I might have to do that. I might have to put a 50 on that. Hold on, I'm going to have to check that out. I'll lose a 50 on that because that is an opportune time right here to capitalize on that one. Hold on, Tiffany said, what we betting, Tiffany? What we betting, Tiffany? This is a straight up bet, no payment plans. He says, where my dog Anti ain't been MIA. Anti been MIA for a good reason. I think the same restaurant that he's been working at, he's now a manager. So he's running the whole shop. So he's not even in the kitchen no more. They got him doing paperwork. So Anti don't know how to type. So he on that keyboard punching one letter at a time. So but he gonna get that payroll entered. So he be in there late. He says get Kuminga in the game. Let me pull the game. I keep taking the game off. I'm missing all this stuff y'all talking about. He said, Lamont need a loan to make bets. No, I don't. We can make a bet, Prince Legend. And we going to see if you need a loan. If you lose. What bet you want? He said, Green going to ruin the game. You never know, man. Yeah, he running a whole show at a steakhouse. He went from making steaks, fine dining, to running a whole goddamn steakhouse. If Anti was your supervisor, the way you know him now, would you be able to take him seriously? I don't know if I would. I'd be laughing too hard. He might fire me, though. King Cali, he said, what bet? Cali, if you want to make the bet, you got to type it in the chat, and I'll lock it in the chat. You don't have to send me nothing. We go with the gentleman's bet. He says Wiggins should keep going at Luka. Get him in foul trouble. It's hard. Luka's really good about not fouling, though. Luka will just let you go by if he's going to get it. He'll let you go by before he gets himself in foul trouble. Nah, we ain't going to say all that, Prince Legend. The man's the manager of a steakhouse. All that other stuff he says is just for entertainment purposes on YouTube, man. We all know he just joking when he say that. That's all entertainment. Lamont, you get that video on your other channel back? No, what they told me was I got an email. They told me I can't. They said Fox News flagged a video because I was using their name and I was connecting their name to the things that Tucker Carlson says. And they say Tucker Carlson's words are only reflective of his words and not reflective of Fox News. So they let me re-upload it. But then when I re-uploaded it, they said they took it down again because I can't replay the clip of the shooting, which I didn't even really replay it because I had it blurred out. So I'm gonna have to go back in that, and I gotta completely take out that part where I played the blurred vision of the shooting, and then they gonna get it back right. But yeah, when I saw that, I'd never seen a video get taken down like that. They was like, we made your video private and it's locked. And they said, you cannot appeal this action. I said, what the hell? I ain't never seen that. That was crazy. Hey, Prince Legend, I ain't tripping. If Tucker Carlson mentions the only thing, if Tucker Carlson really mentioned my channel on his show, shit, I did my job. Fuck it. He's already a clown anyway. And that clout chasing stuff don't bother me. What are you gonna do? He gonna go on his show and tell people I'm clout chasing? That would be funny. Yeah, but Fox News got me, man. They said we don't support that shit he be saying. Take our name up off that stuff. But they let me re-upload it, man. I just gotta make a few edits to it. Like I said, I ain't about to fight them over their policies. The Fox Naughty. Hey, it is what it is, man. Look, I'm not about to fight them over their stuff. Hey, how many of y'all are in states that don't allow sports betting? Because I only know at this time it's only a handful of those states left. I know Arizona used to be one for the longest, but Arizona they smart. They got right quick. He said Anti works as a janitor at Fox News. Nah, come on, Prince Legend. And even if he was a janitor, there ain't nothing wrong with being a janitor. Like Prince Legend, I don't knock people's professions. Cause you got to think of it like it's Prince Legend. I'm gonna give you a story about my dad. Prince Legend, my dad was a school teacher in the school system, in Indianapolis public school system. Right? But then he started to see that the maintenance men and the painters for the school system made more than the teachers. So you know what he did? He switched and became a maintenance man for the Indianapolis public school system. He said the maintenance men and janitors making upwards of $100K a year back then. Teachers barely scraping by 30 and 40,000. Well, hold on. Why am I doing this then? And then you got to deal with these badass kids. The kids is headaches. Some of the kids, because he was already in a bad school, so the kids are trying to fight him sometimes when they don't want to listen. Come on, man. I can't knock it. That's what I'm saying, Don Trish, man. You got to start somewhere too. Because even if somebody's a janitor, you don't know what they have going on in their life to where they have to resort to being a janitor. They might have a criminal charge on their background or something, trying to build a name for themselves. That's why I don't like when I see these videos between people and they look up, they was talking about one of these YouTubers. It's like, he works at a gas station. It's just like, I don't know why y'all knocking people. I was like, all right. I wish y'all would go. I wish some of these same people would go to their street corners and start knocking some of the dope dealers on the corner like that. See how that work out for them. Oh, your dumb ass, you out here drug dealing, you stupid. That old weak ass drug dealer. I wish they would go out to some and start so. Don't get on the. If you ain't gonna get on the dope boys, don't get on the gas station clerk. That's why I say you got to pay respect to everybody. Look, that's what I'm saying. We joke with Goat Mike because he work at Walmart, but Goat Mike been grinding at Walmart for a long time. Some of these people that be talking about jobs can't hold a job for a couple weeks. Shit, Goat Mike been grinding at Walmart for a minute. Shit, I'm about to knock him for that. And he don't care that we joke about him pushing carts. He take pride in it. He come on live stream with his whole yellow vest on. He posting pics with his vest on. I mean, he don't care. He take pride in it. That's the problem with a lot of people. They be having these types of jobs. They embarrassed about it. That's why they get and mess around quitting over nothing. Social media got people thinking you could just wake up and become your own boss. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kelly, man, sometimes you just gotta, I mean, even with me, I still go help out at little kids coaching camps. Oh, I like this beat though. We're gonna let this beat ride. Well, I'm gonna look at these FanDuel bets though. And we gotta talk about this. And we gotta talk about this NBA defensive team, man. I think there's some flaws in this thing. We're gonna be talking about it here in a second. Prince Legend, my first job was at Hardee's. making burgers. I remember my boss's name. We called her Little Hitler. Boy, her name was Martha or Marsha or something. She was crazy. We get to not putting out burgers in time. She'd come in the back throwing pots and pans. First job though. Around the dime, I definitely don't remember, but I know whatever I was doing though, I was nice enough to where I was damn near one of the fastest in making them famous burgers. I was nice with the famous burger. I didn't know how to do the breakfast shift at Hardee's. Oh shit, with the lunch and dinner shift, I was the nicest with that. All the famous burgers, I'm kicking them out. We had an old man that would come in every day, ask for a famous burger with extra onion. I don't know why it used to make me mad. It'd be at the end of the day when I'm about to go home. So I used to stack so many onions on that thing, he couldn't even taste the meat. ADG said first job was McDonald's. We all start facts, man. I've done Walmart too. Shit, I actually hit up one of the grocery stores out here. I was like, do y'all have a position where somebody could just come push carts and just for the workout? I don't want to do nothing else. I don't want to sweep floors. I don't do nothing. But I will push carts in the sun just to get the workout in the cardio. They was like, hell no, you got to do other duties. He said, my first job was a dishwasher night shift. That shit was hell. Yeah, hey, that's what I'm saying. We all got to start somewhere. It's too many people here. Like the same people be walking around talking about, oh, you work at a gas station, but they mess around. And they won't tell you where the hell they work. Right? So, hold on. One cool piece says first job made me sick for real. Got so bad I had to get a pregnancy test. I eventually quit. Couldn't take the paint smell. Yeah. Hey. I used to work at Subaru. I had a job at Subaru Automotive, the car factory. But I had the grungiest job in the factory. And so the grungiest job in the factory, which paid good money, because you made, I think, like $26 an hour. But you had to go under, like the section where they paint the cars. I had to go under the grids where the paint dripped and the paint would gunk up. I had to go down there with these big scrapers and I had to scrape the sides of the of the reservoirs and scrape the paint out, man. I had to wear this big suit, smelling paint fumes all day. Man. But I liked it. That was really one of the only jobs in there, man, because if you look at the robots that was messing around making the cars, you'd be like, God damn, this is why they don't need people making the cars. This is why I talked when a lot of people asked me when I went to Kwame Brown, I said, you pushing the wrong form of coding. I said, the reason why is because these robots is about to take over everything, even including standard coding. He says, the paint fumes explain your terrible takes. Oh, I guess that's what it is. If you call my takes terrible, that's what. But see, if my takes is terrible around, then you should have no problem pulling up to ether me. So when I drop the link, I expect you to be able to do that. I'm still waiting on somebody to come with an ether, man. Ain't nobody done it yet. We got Icon Global Network. He said my first job was McDonald's. Look, I remember the McDonald's in my neighborhood. Boy, they was hiring any and everybody. They was hiring anybody. He said Lamar woke up with violence. Nah, ain't nobody woke up with no violence. Stop it. Mr. Fuck You Mean in here. He said they need to eat to theyself, man. Facts, man. I be wanting so many people to come up to the panel just because it's entertaining anyway when you had the debates. Curry always running away on defense. I don't know about that. 72-58 going to the end of the second quarter. We could drop the bets right now. I got Golden State still winning this game. I'm giving out, we could do $5 bets. Facts, ADG. Respect to everybody holding down a job. Facts. Backbone of, you know what? But you know what though, ADG? I think it gives you a better, like, even if you eventually move up the ranks and you might end up becoming a millionaire, the people that start off working them lowly jobs, they don't get so big-headed, right? They ain't so quick to look down on other people, right? Because they've been there. They've been through the grind. So that's what I look at it. So when I see people spending their time looking down on people that work at gas stations and whatnot, that tells me one or two things. They either got a handout to get where they got, or they don't have a job at all. That's the only time you're going to talk about somebody else's profession. That's the only time. He said, respect every. Oh, hold on. He says, don't mention Kwame. He about to make a video. Nah, that's fine. I told y'all, look, I said this on my other channel, y'all. I'm far past those conversations about Kwame Brown. I mean, I could mention every now and then. I don't mind that. But as far as making back and forth, for me to have any back and forth with him is like me punching at a little kid, because there's really no intellectual comparison. It's not. It's like going at. It's like trying to debate with a 5-year-old. You know. I'm always going to come out the winner in those debates. So again, like I said, we're gonna get back to really talking about real sports, real topics, and again, the people that want to do the beefing and the drama, I'm gonna leave people like Kwame to Mr. Skinny. Because Mr. Skinny loves engaging in that little back and forth, embarrassing people. That's not for me to do no more. But I like this beat though. BJ 2 times on the track. This beat right here, I like this one. Double E, you know I'm always coming with the spoof videos. I got some spoof videos loaded up right now. Oh yeah, I just haven't had time because remember y'all, I was coaching. I just haven't had time to get to my reactions like that and my spoofs. But them is coming. Don't worry, the spoof videos is coming back. Spoof videos. Oh, salute to One Cool P as well, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Think she might be the first Hall of Famer on the night to pull up. And One Cool P. Also, all the Hall of Famers, man, I'm about to have new merchandise drop. Right? New merchandise will drop. Hall of Famers get free merch. So I'm going to be reaching out to y'all about the free merch. Elder, LVZ, One Cool P. I think Anti's all the Hall of Famers free merch for y'all. That's one of the perks. Electro on Russ. He said, love your vids and streams. Salute, man. Appreciate that. Oh, also, y'all, look. We got the autographed memorabilia. We got the raffle on the 22nd. That's coming up very soon. $1 per entry. We got the autographed Tom Brady plaque, 1 of 2,000. We got the autographed LeBron James refractor, $1 for a raffle entry. Autographed refractor, 1 of 1,000. It's worth some money. Donated by Sports Integrity. When you get these, it's also going to come with a certificate from PSA to verify the autograph, which increases its value. when you sell it. All right, I'm gonna drop the Cash App link, man. When you hit the Cash App with your $1 for your raffle, make sure you specify Tom Brady or LeBron James. He says Lamont ducking. He says let's lock that 50 in before the second half. King Cali, what you want to bet? Hold on, King Cali, I'll do that with you. King Cali, we can lock it in. All right, I'll put it in the chat. See, now King Cali, don't go running off. Don't go running off, King Cali. Hold on. We got King Cali. FYF. $50. Golden State versus Dallas. I got Golden State with the comeback. Oh, Dontrez, yeah, the spoof videos is coming. Cause I've been hearing some bad takes out there. I got some spoofs on Too Raw for TV. This man don't know how to have a consistent basketball take to save his life. Right? Like I said, I can't do the ticket spoofs no more because again, that's like swinging at a little 3-year-old. It's too easy. Right? I could select one of his videos blind and find something to spoof. That's too easy. He says, Lamont, you see how people hating on Bronny Prime? Yeah, I don't like that. You know what? It's Ralph Lauren. It's like this. So they got on D Wade, son or daughter, however you want to label him, because of the sexuality thing. Bronny come out. They get on Bronny because it's a woman, but they not fine with it being a woman. It got to be a black woman. Which everybody know, generally the person you mess around and date in high school or go to the prom with is just, sometimes it's a friend. It's not somebody you taking seriously. It generally don't end up being the person that you marry. Why is people going crazy? Rhonda Dunn said, I don't want to smoke with Ticket. There's no smoke to be had, man. Told you. You can't have a real debate with people that don't know basketball. Told you, every basketball take that I've ethered of his, he's never came back with any logical arguments. So again, like I said, I'm not about to keep swinging on a 3-year-old. I can't keep swinging on people that don't want to fight back. Is that the type of fighter you are, around the dime? You only want to fight people that don't swing back? I can't keep swinging at little kids, man. I mean, I see the lane. The same with Carcino. I guess Brian married his high school. Yeah, not everybody can do like that. You know, Brian's one of a kind. I mean, Steph Curry, the way he did it coming out of college, one of a kind. Nah, Bruno, he don't have to send the money. It's just $50. Look, King Cali always show up here. I would attack Luka all second half. I don't know what they got to do. They got to change something, though. I don't know what they got to change, but I definitely think that they're going to come out the second half with a newfound energy. The hardest thing it is to do is to duplicate a really good performance in the NBA. And the one thing you always have to account for is that teams always will come back with adjustments. Right? 72-58 at half. That's really not that much of. That's really not that a safe lead to have, because again, the Warriors' goal is probably going to be to come get this under 10 within the first 5 minutes. Right? So again, if they make this, a 5 to 8 point game within the first 5 minutes of the second half, Dallas is done. She said, Lamont, if the Warriors lose, should they replace Steve Kerr? No. Well, who you going to replace him with? There's no good replacements out there. Like, everybody wants to fire good coaches. This is why Milwaukee didn't fire their coach. You don't fire good replacements that are getting you very far. Come on. This year should prove to everybody. This year should prove to everybody that Steve Kerr is an elite coach. Because for the longest, everybody was saying Steve Kerr could only win with KD and Steph and all this. But then now their team completely changes over. Players get older. He brings in young guys. He makes the right moves. He don't make desperation trades trying to create another big three. And he got the Warriors looking like they're going to get to another finals. We'll give him his props. Since Kerr 19-1 in playoff series. Cut it out. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Steve Kerr is not about to just lose to no Mavericks. Salute to Marcus Brady. I see you in here. Renegade. Dexterous Crockett. Salute. Nah, Dex, I just like free money, you know. I like free money. Look, at halftime of the last Warriors games, it was kind of close. I said, yeah, it's going to be a blowout. It's not going to be within 12. I gave somebody 12 points. I said the Warriors will win by 12. I really knew that they would win by more than that, but I said they'll win by 12. I won that bet. He says, or very close to it, firing him would be dumb. Yeah, because Marcus Brady, the primary reason why you can't fire Kerr is you got no real replacements. And you don't fire a coach that consistently getting you there. I mean, did they fire Jerry Sloan because he couldn't beat the Bulls? Hell no. Ain't no other Jerry Sloans out there. Just Blaze, Warrior fan, man. He says they're going to make a run. I believe so. He said Kurt needs to throw a double at Luka. I don't think the Warriors are good enough defensively where they don't have to throw doubles at Luka. What the Warriors need to focus in on is stopping the others. They can't have people like Dorian Finney-Smith doing what he's doing right now. Watch it. When I read to these stats, that's going to tell it all right there. Look at these stats right here. Hey, the hardest thing in the NBA is to hold on to leads. Especially when you're playing a team that you know is nice. Like I said, you guys really think Golden State's going to allow them to have another 40-point quarter? Probably not. So look, here's the problem. Jalen Brunson has 20 points. Reggie Bullock has 13. Finney-Smith has 9. Outside of Brunson and Bullock and Finney-Smith, nobody has more than 6 points. Shit, outside of those three guys, nobody has a point other than Bertans. Kleba, 0 points. Dinwiddie, 0 points. So, if I'm Steve Kerr, I'm just trying to figure out, shit, Luka's going to be Luka. I just need to stop Brunson, and I just need to stop Bullock. That's all they need to do, and they win the game. Brunson had to score a 20-point half just for them to be in the lead right now. Do y'all really think Brunson's going to come out and have another 20 points just to make sure they stay in the lead? No. Clay's capable of going crazy. I believe so. Remember, only 5 Maverick players have scored the ball. That ain't going to cut it against this Warrior team. This recipe for disaster. Now, on the Warrior side, Steph Curry with 20 points. So he's cooking. They already found a way to get him going. Right? Draymond Green needs to get his head back in the game. Right? 18 minutes, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. He should be a little bit better than that. Right? Wiggins with 12. He's doing his thing in 18 minutes. Poole with 7 off the bench. Porter with 4 and 4. Looney with 6 and 4. He's been a very, very good piece to this team. Klay Thompson's quiet with 6 points. Again, the numbers. He says Dinwiddie will show up in the second half, but Dinwiddie's also shown that he could disappear in the second half too. Dinwiddie's shown that he could disappear entire games. Who do you trust more going off, Klay Thompson or Spencer Dinwiddie? Well, I've seen Klay do it. I've seen Spencer Dinwiddie do it once. Another half of basketball, 72-58. Again, I've already made one bet with King Cali. King Cali, are you going to go missing like Asar? Asar ran off. He ran off on the plug. All over a bet. Exactly, Marcus Brady. That's the thing. All we got to do, because all I got to do is win by 1 point. Everything's in my favor. Golden State's at home. We the ones with Steph Curry. We the ones with Klay Thompson, Draymond. We the ones with the number one defense in the league. Easy bet. Uh-oh. Gigi says Klay is overrated, man. Yeah, I guess. How's he overrated? That means, who's overrating him? Are people saying that he's a superstar or something? What's the overrate? I think Klay is right where everybody has him. He's right where everybody says he is. Klay wasn't an all-star this year. They're not overrating him. If they were overrating him, they would have made him an all-star this year. Or they would have put him on an all-NBA team or something. Klay's right where he needs to be. Is Klay overrated? Who has he taken a step? Well, obviously, he's not the same Klay since the injury. But again, it's gonna take time. I believe next year he gets back to being the defender that we know he could be. Klay stiff and coming off 2 back-to-back injuries takes time. Yeah, facts. Okay, but GG, you say his defense is plummeted. Is he a bad defender like Mike Conley or Donovan Mitchell? He's still a good defender on a team that's one of the best defenses in the league. His defense ain't stepped back. He's still a good defender on a very good defensive team. He's fine. I don't expect a guy coming back from 2 major injuries to be locked down. Especially since the biggest thing he needs to do right now is get over the mental hurdle. Having confidence in that leg to make the cuts, right? And doing the normal things that he's used to doing, especially on defense. Whitten Friedland says, I'm on my way to the Comedy Store. I don't know why I like these the guitar beats with the guitar hits in it. Ralph Lauren says, Lamont, don't let delusional people hear facts like the Warriors being number 1 on defense. Yeah, I know. Alpha Buckeye salute, man. Appreciate you pulling up. He said Klay over 30, though. He's bound to decline anyways. Facts. That's generally what happens when you get older. Chris Paul used to be a good defender. He's no longer a good defender because he's 37. Tyson Garcia, an Achilles injury can be career-ending. It can be. It no longer is, though, with the medical technology that we have. But it can be. Generally, with the surgery that we have now, you actually come back stronger. It's just about getting your confidence back. What do you think about the Celtics versus the Heat series? I think that's a series that the Celtics will win in dominating fashion as long as they're healthy. Because they lost that first game, I wasn't worried. But I got a Celtics-Warriors finals. Well, it's going to be about how they start the third quarter. So I'm going to be watching that. About to pull up the game right now. He said the Lakers are GR. I don't know what that means. So, Tyson Garcia, I didn't know you was a Warriors fan. I apologize, y'all. I know my beard stuff's growing wild, man. Mustache done got thick. It's time for a haircut soon, man. My barber just so booked up, man. I got to start booking them like 2 weeks in goddamn advance. And y'all know how barbers is. You can't just walk into any barbershop, man. How you looking crazy? All right, Dallas with a 16-point lead, 76-60. Good pass by Looney with the finish at the rim. 76-62. Can they get the stops they need? All right. Luka, horrible D by the by the Warriors right there. But Luka misses the 3. Draymond with a great take. Oh, look at that. Looking rough. Oh, man. You know, I don't care, though. It's all right. It's all right. But I'd rather look rough than go to the wrong barber and look crazy. I ain't running around here trying to impress nobody. Wiggins with the air ball. They picking Luka up full court. Y'all see that now, though. Got to do better job of hedging and recovering, Steph. I'm surprised at Looney, though. Looney's play's been surprising me. I ain't going to lie. 10-5 for Looney. Vinny Smith bricks the three. I told you, all they got to do is stop the others. Can they capitalize? Oh, good pass by Looney. Good follow by Looney. 76-64. Can they get another stop? Facts, Keenan Captain. You cannot trust every barber. These barbers be walking around here doing some crazy stuff in your head. How did Draymond miss that reverse? Oh, that was a good contest by Kleber. Another stop. If they cut it to 10, their job is successful. If they get it under 10 this early in the third, the job is done. That means they in it. Luka, great take. Can you get a good contest on Kleber? Kleber, who's shooting 50% from the three-point line, misses the three. Hold on, Tiffany, can you block that guy with the crazy comment, please? Facts, Tyson. But you know what you don't want to do, Tyson? The one thing I found is that you don't want to go away from what you do best too much, right? Driving addition, yeah, to get your offense going, but you don't want to go away from it too much. Looks like Dallas is going cold. Steph Curry on transition. Floater in the lane, misses it. Man, he short-armed that bad. That looked ugly. Man, that would have been a great moment to set something up. They letting Finney Smith get off too much. They letting him get way open way too much. He said, I'm still here, let's go. He a Dallas fan now. Stop it. Kleber, man, knocks down a three. Their rotations is just kind of off. But you know, Alpha Buckeye, a lot of people don't notice, but there's no such thing as over the back. If you displace the guy that's in front of you because you run all into him and displace him, yeah, that's a foul. But real refs in real games are going to tell you, if somebody just out jumps you and they're behind you, they just out jump you. That don't mean it's over the back. Over the back is not a real call. Who do you think the best three-point shooter is, Mike Miller or Ray Allen? Ray Allen. If Ray Allen's on the floor with a lot of people, it's always going to be Ray Allen as the best three-point shooter. Unless it's Steph Curry, you're not going to find too many people that's better shooter than Ray Allen. Hey, I'm gonna be doing the water fast pretty soon here, y'all. Who doing the 72-hour water fast with me? Who can do it? The only person that's actually ever done it is Go Mike. And he out there pushing carts. Let me drop these links in the chat for y'all. I'm probably gonna start it Monday. King Cali. Miles, you did it? I didn't know you did it, Miles. Tiffany, you could probably do it. No, I'm talking about water fast Kobe TV review. That means you only drink water for 72 hours. Oh, ADG said he's in. Yeah, I think you might have been one of the people that did it. I know it was a couple. I know Big Chest did it with us, but I think Big Chest called me and said he broke down. Said he ate a corn dog or something, man. All right, everybody. Look, we start Monday. We start Monday when the clock hits midnight. All right, who can hold it down till Wednesday? Now we doing 72. It's all mental. It's all mental. Y'all hit that link, man. Y'all check out veraroots.com. Sea moss meal replacement shakes, man. They got them in all flavors. This flavor right here is chocolate, but you want to try some of the other flavors, man. Support the channel. Hit the Cash App, or even if you just want to hit the Cash App to put in your raffle entry for one of the autographed prizes. We're doing the drawing live on the 22nd when we're gonna have reps from Sports Integrity on the show to give it away. Y'all don't want to miss out on the Tom Brady autographed memorabilia or the LeBron autographed memorabilia. Eddie G says if I slip, I keep it real. Hey, like I said, or if you know you're about to slip, see what you want to do is if you feel like you're about to slip, that's when you hit me up. Because then you talking to somebody that's gonna take your mind off of it. So shit, hit us up before you break. He says I live out here in Chandler. Oh, you out here in Chandler with me? He says food everywhere. I'm gonna try 72 hours. Hey, King Cali, we're gonna have to link and get on the basketball court. All right, I'm gonna be going to the gym in the morning. I'm gonna be going to the. Man, I can't remember the name of the LA Fitness. The Rio Salado. I don't know if you know the Rio Salado area.
Looks like you lost another one.
Well, I'm gonna be there about 9 in the morning putting up shots. I gotta get my 500 makes in. Facts. But you know what though? So also, y'all, if you fasting, drinking coffee or tea won't break your fast. And that's been scientifically proven. So if you get in trouble and you feeling hungry, you just need something, you could put a little sweetener in some coffee just to kind of, get that, sometimes you get that taste for some type of food. Some tea, green tea, or coffee will not break your fast. So again, make sure y'all smash that cash out, man. Support the channel. It's FYF Sports. If you haven't been over there to whatever happened to the news TV, y'all need to head over there. Look like that channel is about to go up, man. We had a great live stream yesterday that Fox News. Look again, that's how you know you're doing something right. When Fox News files a claim against you, when Fox News, we didn't even use any of their content. They reported my video. They said it was deceptive, and they said it was spam because I attached what Tucker Carlson said to Fox News, and they said we have nothing to do with some of the stuff that he says. He just says it on his own show, and that's him saying it, not us. They don't want to be attached to the dumb stuff that he does. Oh, King Cali, you be at Tumbleweed? I got a membership at Tumbleweed. Oh, okay, King Cali. I got him. See, look, King Cali, look, I'm all over the place hooping. Actually, I was at Tumbleweed Tumbleweed might have been one of the only places open during the pandemic. And I would bring two of my players up there. We would go up there and get workouts in over at Tumbleweed. But Tumbleweed's nice as hell, though. That's one of the nicer places. And it's like a low-key spot, really not too many people up on right now. Oh, we got Roman. He says also eating 6 to 8 p.m. He says your last time on day 1 ounce helps crash for 24 hours while you sleep. Yeah. You know what? You know another trick that, again, if you're looking to lose weight, I think this worked for me when I'm cutting is casein proteins. Casein proteins are like so slow digesting proteins. You can find it in like dairy products, oat milk, things like that. But it's going to be your slow digesting proteins. They break down while you sleep. So, again, those are, if you can stomach it, dairy products ain't for everybody. I don't really recommend dairy products for anybody because milk is really bad for you. But, I mean, if you're looking to cut, drinking 1% milk or skim milk before you go to sleep consistently definitely works. I actually might do my next live stream in my garage because I transformed my whole garage into a workout gym. Bench press, squat rack, the TV set up. I might bring my game out there, but it's too goddamn hot in here. Might blow the goddamn game up. But I got everything. The elliptical, the row machine. I might do a stream out there one of these days. So you guys how to really put in work. I got to get my girl back working out, man. He said Reggie Miller sound like he got money on Golden State. I wish I could hear that. Uh-oh, King Cali. It's 79-71, King Cali. King Cali. What's going on, man? He said vapor rub on your feet helps? What? Hold on. Cordarius Andrews, are you joking or is that true? Because I've heard about vapor rub on your feet for fungus. Hey, John Wick, that squat rack, man, I'm talking about when you have it at home and you don't have no excuses, like in the middle of doing your leg workout, when you're hitting the RDLs, when you're hitting the squats, right? When you hit the front squats, that shit is terrible. When you're done, you be feeling good. I love to go hoop after I squat. Oh, okay. We got I'm Night Nizhan. Hopefully I said your name right. He said, I'm tuning in from New Zealand. I mean, salute, man. Salute to I'm Nizhan. I might give you a temporary mod just because you're from New Zealand, man, and you found your way to FYF Sports. We're going to have to give you a 24-hour mod. I always appreciate when people from other countries find me. He said, I'm capping. Yeah, I was about to say, I ain't never heard about no vapor rub on your feet. But I'm going to tell y'all a trick, though. If you have a cold, a lot of people call me crazy. But my great-grandma told me about this. If you have a cold, if you need to cure your cold in 24 hours, a teaspoon of peroxide and a cup of orange juice. Cure 24 hours. Now, y'all think I'm joking? Don't try it. She explained why it works. I took it when I got sick. Shit worked. Hold on. Let me give him a 24-hour mod, man, just for pulling up from New Zealand. Hey, what time is it over in New Zealand? I mean, just to pull up over here while we follow the game. Dallas Mavericks up, holding on to the little bit of lead that's starting to disappear, 81-76. The lead is just disappearing as we speak. King Cali is trying to find exit plans. He's trying to find a good exit strategy up out of here for the night. Hold on, where's he at? Here he is. He said it's 2:46 p.m. in New Zealand. That's not too far off from that's only 5 hours off from Arizona. That's not too far off. So making a trip to New Zealand, it wouldn't be that much of a time difference to adjust to. Oh, King Cali said it here. King Cali, yeah, you know I'm just joking with you. I really don't even really give people a hard time for the people that don't pay. It just tell me, I can't bet with you no more. I'm Nizan. It says 2:46. Hold on. Oh, shit. John Wick, yeah. Okay, never mind. That's a whole goddamn day. Hold on. So, hold on. I'm Nizan. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. It's already Saturday there? So it's Saturday afternoon where you at, and it's Friday. It's Friday evening right here. And we still got some hours to go. It's still Friday for a minute. Damn. He says Mookie owe me 200 and blocked me. Oh, man. You know what? I don't know about everybody else's bets, but Mookie paid me when he lost to me. So salute to Mookie. He paid me. $81-76, 3 minutes and 14 seconds left. The Golden State Warriors have activated. They've eaten up into that lead. It's now a game. I did place my bet. on FanDuel for the comeback. Told y'all, man, y'all gotta hop on the sports books, man. When I bring these people on and they start talking about that positive EV betting, it's gonna blow y'all mind, and y'all will hop on the track. I told you, we are missing out on so much free money. It's crazy. And the reason why these people are capitalizing is because they are figuring out how Vegas gets such good odds, and they are just coming up with a system that helps you beat the casino. It helps you identify what bets to take advantage of, where you win them all, no, but you will overwhelmingly come out ahead. And that's all you can ask for if you're the casino. Casino takes a few L's, but the casino, every day, they come out ahead. Darius Andrews says, watching the game at 2 p.m., I'll be drunk by 12. Nah, you don't want to do that. But you need to get you one of these. Look, I'm a lightweight drinker. I got me a Malibu cocktail right here. Am I the only one that likes Malibu? People be looking at me crazy. When I go to the bar, sometimes I'll be like, I just want some straight Malibu. I know, Tiffany Ned, it's illegal. Damn. You got to do like I did. When I first came out to Arizona, I had my homie in Indiana log into my account from Indiana just to drop my bets. Kobe TV review said, I love drinking wine. I'm not really a big wine drinker. I'm not even really big on this. I'll drink these because this tastes good. I'm not even really a big drinker like that. Yeah, it's for cocktails. You definitely mix it with stuff. I'm just not like, the few hard alcohols that I really like Jameson and Crown Royal. I'm not even drinking that straight. It's not. I don't drink that hard liquor straight. I get no pleasure out of getting drunk. The few times that I've gotten drunk, I think I've gotten drunk twice in my life, and I had a stomach ache. I had a stomach ache for 2 weeks after every time. I'm not about to do that. Feeling like I'm about to throw up every day for 2 weeks straight. Nah, alcohol ain't for me. Weed, I don't think none of it's for me. Weed, I really got nothing from smoking. Weed, none of that. Alcohol, none of it. FanDuel been killing me. The parlay clearly not for me. Hey, I think during the Memphis series, during the last series, during the Dallas series against Phoenix, I almost hit a $1,900 parlay on a $15 bet, man. It was stupid. Jalen Brunson. All this fool needed to do was get 4 assists, and I would hit $1,900 on $15 bet. I hit every other one. This fool gets 3 assists, and they get blown the fuck out. So he can't play in the fourth quarter, man. I was mad. Salute to Ricky Wiley. I see you pulling up in here. I salute to all the new people. Look, if you new, smash the like, hit the subscribe, man. Y'all got to make sure y'all pull up for more of these streams, man, because we're going to be opening the panel up. We're going to be having y'all pull up to cook on all these basketball topics. Remember, we like to put y'all basketball knowledge to the test here on FYF Sports. It's not always just about me talking, man. I really want to put y'all basketball knowledge to the test. Oh, okay. I feel you, Cordarius. Not sloppy drunk, just in the zone. But there's no in the zone for me, though. I'm either drunk. There is no in between. I'm either drunk or I'm not. Uh-oh. Laker fan for life says Curry, overrated role player. So, if Curry's an overrated role player and he's still leading his team in the playoffs while people like Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Ja Morant, and all these people are sitting at home, what are all these other players that are sitting at home right now while Curry is still leading his team deep into the playoffs? While when y'all were the ones that were talking about saying he was only winning because he had KD, but some of the people that y'all applaud, like KD and them, is sitting at home. See, you can't come around. You got to convince us that he's a role player. How do you convince us that he's a role player when your favorite player is sitting at home? And Laker, I'm assuming that you got to be a Brian and AD fan. What the hell was y'all doing this year? That means if Curry's a role player, what the hell are them? Especially after the performance they put on this year. Hey, salute to IVD Press. Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to West Coast Sports Unlimited. He says, I'm a lifetime Laker and I would never diss Curry. You can't diss a man that's an all-time great. All right? Again, it's just about being realistic with this sport. I think even from New Zealand, Nazan says Curry's a GOAT, man. If they know that in New Zealand, you sitting over here in the U.S. and you can actually go to the games and see for yourself, and you still saying that nonsense. He's either hating or trolling. No, I think he's serious. I've heard people say that before. I told you that's a ticket TV like take. I told you it just don't last long. Oh, that might have been a foul. Facts, John Wick. Yeah, Golden State is deep, man. Jordan Poole with the drive. Man, Jordan Poole, once he gets that head of steam coming right at you, you might as well just chalk it up for 2 points. Because he has become a non-pattern player, man. With the ball in his hands, you don't know what the hell he's going to do. Good cut. Spencer Dinwiddie passes up a wide open 3, and they just give it to Luka at the end of the shot clock. Uh-oh, Luka on Curry he should win that battle. Uh-oh, forces a pass. Reggie Bullock can't make the 3. 83-78, Curry coming down court. Looked like he did something illegal right there with the ball. What the hell was he doing? Manny Gober in the chat. Hold on, we got Zardel Tazar. He says Dallas will snatch game 2. Zardel Tazar, man, we can make that bet. I don't believe that's gonna happen. Bear 24 said, Lamont, what's up? What's up in College Park, Maryland? Is that a school you would ever attend if you was a hooper? Are you talking about Maryland University? If you're talking about the University of Maryland, I think that's in College Park. I'm assuming. I can't remember. I don't know. I mean, if I'm a hooper, I mean, maybe I guess if I'm from that area, I would consider schools over there. But Maryland's not necessarily a basketball school. I mean, if I had options, I'm not choosing Maryland. But if I didn't really have many options, I wanted to stay local. Yeah, that's a big time D1 program. We got Ray Mark Luzon. He says, "Where's D live?" Hold on, who you talking to? You must be talking to somebody in the chat. I'm gonna let you cook. Dontre Smith, Lord have mercy, these dudes with the bad takes. Yeah. Oh, shit, Tiffany Ness said it's in College Park. Yeah. I mean, Maryland University is a good school. I don't know much about its academics or anything like that, but I mean, shit, you got Juan Dixon. I mean, I can't remember any really, really good players coming out of Maryland since Juan Dixon, but I mean, shit. They've gotten much better football-wise, and they've always been solid basketball-wise. Luka just running into walls and still scores over Looney. Begging for the foul. Hey, Buraz. You don't need to watch the game live. You got us here at FYF Sports, man. 85-83. They've cut the lead down to 2 points. Steve Blake went to Maryland as well. He did play with Juan Dixon. You are right, Trey Carter. Salute to Trey Carter as well. Taz, he says, Dallas offense is high pick and roll and chucking threes. And you know what problem? The problem with that, Tay, is that here's the problem with the high pick and roll. When you run it repetitively, if you look at the teams, if you look at the teams that's consistently running the high pick and roll, it's a straight down the lane attack. It's the easiest thing to guard in the NBA. John Wick, you in Auckland? What is that? John Wick, you outside of the U.S.? I don't know where that is. Cordarius Andrew says 2 different people. Stop. What are you talking about? But nah, with Dallas with the high pick and rolls, it's lethal to a certain degree, but if you run it and you spam it, it becomes very easy to guard. NBA teams alike know that. It's just about if you have the discipline just to lock in. Everybody Luka fans now. I mean, Philip Reinhart, everybody might as well turn into Luka fans. Hold on. He says keep working. Luna with the driving dish. Looney got 17 and 10. Looney, great stat line, but he messed up one of my parlays, man. Damn. Messed up one of my parlays. I picked Looney to have under 7 rebounds today. He already got 10. He messed up my goddamn parlay. Auckland is in New Zealand. Okay, I didn't know that. I mean, I'm learning stuff every day. I'm not a geographer. Third quarter Warriors done did it again. I told y'all. Bear24 says free Brittany Griner. For what? I mean, I don't know what you expect when you try to take a massive amount of drugs from one country to another and get caught. Like, I don't know why we say free these people as if they are innocent. She guilty than a motherfucker. Like, so anybody that gets locked up for these crimes. So the Buffalo shooter, we might as well just start saying free him. I mean, she got caught red-handed with not just a small amount. She got caught with packs. It was enough to call her the distributor. She might have to eat that punishment, man. I can't free her. I mean, I just got to live and learn sometimes. Shit. I mean, what type of example are we really setting when we talk about free her? This is why Russia's saying, look, if y'all want her, y'all need to give us the Merchant of Death, one of our greatest assassins and weapons dealers. Y'all got him locked up. He's clearly guilty, so we'll give you guilty person for guilty person. Give us the Merchant of Death back. We'll give you Brittany Griner. Guilty person for guilty person. And then once they made that offer, then the U.S. shut the hell up. Because they ain't trying to get that motherfucker back. They said this man's responsible for the assassination of about 75 U.S. officials. Shit. They ain't giving that motherfucker back. So, like I said, like if y'all find with us giving up the Merchant of Death, I'm all for it. I don't know the Merchant of Death. He ain't done nothing to me. I know he done fucked up a lot of people, though. And the government don't want to let him go. And on top of the fact that if you just give up the Merchant of Death for Brittany Griner, you going to set a real funny precedence for the future. Because then every time Russia needs somebody back, they going to get to setting up these basketball players that go over there. Hold on. You a hot commodity. We can mess around and get one of our best KGB agents back. We lock you up. We got I Remain Unimpressed. He says crazy as hell going to Russia anyway. We got Renegade. He says not a even trade. Yeah, it's not an even trade. But you know what? Russia ain't asking for the Merchant. Like Russia didn't go knocking on the U.S. door asking for the Merchant of Death back. The U.S. came knocking on their door saying, "Can we have Brittany Griner?" All they did was propose a trade. This is, it's like an NBA team. I mean, you come over here asking for LeBron James. Well, okay, I'm gonna ask for what I want back. Warriors with the lead, 86-85, with the ball as well. Oh, King Cali, man. I don't want to hear the Dallas. Hold on, first. King Cali in less than 20 minutes has went from let's go Dallas to Dallas is pathetic. It was just let's go Dallas. Russia just taking advantage of the opportunity. Facts. Who wouldn't? You got to. I'm not about to just give the U.S. some free shit. It's like the Lakers this year. The Lakers are in desperation mode this year. They come knocking on your door for a trade. Oh, I'm taking everything. I need both them draft picks. I need a couple young guys. I'm going to take THT while we at it. And then you can give me some of your junk. 88-85. Warriors and swung this game completely around. See, King Cali, I know deep down you was kind of nervous about making this bet. There was no way you had confidence in the Mavericks holding on to that lead. Ben Thomas says, Lamont, if you had to start a team, who would be your all-time starting five and all-time players coming off the bench to win a championship? Okay. So, am I just naming a team with greats, or am I doing like a realistic team as if it was like a draft and everybody else was picking too? Because if I get to pluck from all the players all time, it's going to be easy to make a championship team. That's what I'm saying. You got to put stipulations on it. That's why a lot of times when people do these teams, they put players in certain tiers. You can only pick from certain tiers, or you have like a point system. This is because I can easily pluck players from history. Oh, if we just doing just great, well, I mean, almost any team that you create of greats is going to win the championship. But, I mean, obviously, I'm going to go with LeBron at the 1. I'm going to go with Jordan at the 2. I'm going to go with Bird at the 3. I'm going to go with Tim Duncan at the 4. And I'm going to go with Shaq at the 5. Right, now coming off my bench, I'm going to have Kobe coming off my bench for Jordan. For my point guard, I'm going to have Magic coming off the bench for LeBron. For the small forward, probably going to have Scottie Pippen coming off the bench for Larry Bird. At the 4 spot, I'm going to have Giannis Antetokounmpo coming off the bench for Tim Duncan. And then at the 5 spot, I'm probably going to go with Bill Russell coming off the bench for Shaq. That would be my team. So I kind of gave you like a first unit and a second unit. He says Magic. Yeah, so with my list, Because, again, I'm putting Bron at the 1, Jordan at the 2, right? And so when I put Bron at the 1, I'm not only getting a great offensive player there, who's a much better offensive player and defensive player than Magic, then I can load up all my other spots with heavy hitters. Dallas is still fighting 87-88. He says take Duncan out and put Kareem at the 4. You could do that. Because Kareem did start his career out at the 4, I believe. You could do that, G10 basketball. It's hard. When you just naming the greats, it's easy to forget guys like Kareem and Wilt. Look, I didn't mention Wilt. You know, it's a lot of greats. You know, and then everybody's list is gonna have a little bit of bias in it. Do I got Kareem on the 3rd string? Yeah, if I could go a little deeper and fill out my roster, most definitely I'm gonna throw Kareem in there. Yeah, Poole cold-blooded. Yeah, Poole does. This is what I mean. But the Warriors are doing a great job of maximizing and getting the most they can out of Poole before this man asks to get paid. Because it's gonna come for a time he's gonna have to get paid. He's a max player. $94, $92. Golden State is up. Looks like it's gonna be a close one. I like this beat too. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta let this one ride. Hey, King Cali, let me know what you're doing tomorrow. We might as well just go ahead and get to the gym and get shots up, man. Let's see what your game is like. I got to put you through my 100-shot drill. See, I have a strategy. My thing when I shoot, when I get shots up, I want every shot to feel like a game shot. So if it don't feel like a game shot, I feel like it's pointless. So every drill that I do when I'm getting my shots up is to make me tired, have me running up and down the court. So I'm doing a lot of movement when I shoot, right? Sometimes when I shoot, I'm using resistance bands and all this. People pulling and pushing on you. You want to simulate how it feels in a game. We got to get you in the gym, man. See if you can really hoop. Because ever since I've been out in Arizona, people from Arizona is kind of suspect on the court. It kind of suspect. It's kind of sketchy, man. Warriors got the momentum. Jermaine Berry, that's facts. 97-92. The game is completely swung. Now, King Cali, I always do plea bargains, King Cali. King Cali, you could just send a $35 cash out right now as a plea bargain. $35 cash out for the plea bargain. If you wait till the end of the game. Okay, you good then, Cali. Okay, as long as you put the stipulations on it, you know, as long as you're not from Arizona. Okay, I got you. You cleaned it up. But King Cali, $35 plea bargain. This plea bargain offer is good for the next. It's good for the next 1 minute. So you got 1 minute to decide. It's 8:09 right now. My time. Got 60 seconds to decide. We're gonna let the beat ride. Oh, he answered. He said he got this. Okay. All right. Now, look, y'all. Don't say I'm not a fair person. I try to be fair. He has faith in Luka. Philip Reihart said, I'm in D.C. I cannot go back to any cold weather states no more. Once you get to Arizona and you experience this weather, I ain't had to buy a big coat. I ain't had to buy a snow shovel. None of that. And now I don't even have to buy a lawnmower. I put artificial turf in my front and backyard. I don't even have to get a goddamn lawnmower now. He said, yeah, he gonna go down with the ship, Renegade. He gonna go down with the shit. Looney with 21 points, man. The game of his playoff career. Wow. And I knew this would happen too. It's like every time, I'd never put any Looney bets in sportsbook. As soon as I do a Looney sportsbook bet, this man had the best game of his goddamn career. Chris Sims was good. He says, wow. Oh, facts, King Kelly. No winter clothes out here. Cold weather is not fun. I don't know. Nah, hell no. No. Ice. That black ice ain't fun. Tiffany Ned, when you hit that black ice next winter, when you step outside, then come back and tell me if it's fun. When you walking off your porch and you step on that black ice. I remember we was driving from Chicago. I messed around and got Brooke driving, Tiffany Ned. We was going from somewhere in Indiana over to Illinois to my buddy's wedding. Snowing. We get caught in the middle of a snowstorm. Y'all know her driving is suspect. We done messed around now. We spinning on the highway right next to a semi truck. Luckily she somehow got the car back straight. 99, 92. Now, the lead has now gotten extended. King Cali, $40 plea bargain can get you up out of this. A $40 cash app can get you up out of this bet. John H says, can you say bad reffing cheat code for the Warriors? No, because John H, refs have never won or lost a basketball game. Brooks says, my driving is not suspect. I saved our lives. Even if we would have hit the semi truck, it wouldn't have killed us. We was going slow. The truck was going like 10 miles an hour. We'd have been all right. We got bumped up a little bit. But salute to Brooke for, I guess, finding a way to straighten the car out on the highway. Hey, Renegade, $40 it is, King Cali. 99-94. Reggie Bullock with 18 points. Big game. Finney Smith, 16. Curry with 21. Looney with 21. Curry with 22, actually. Looney, 10 of 14 from the field. What the hell? 100-94. Warriors have taken the lead. It's the fourth quarter. 6 minutes to go in this game. King Cali, you have 30 seconds left on the $40 bet. King Cali, we're going to let the beat writer. We got to let him think about it. King Cali, you got to think about it. 103. All right, time expired for King Cali. $102-94. With Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, and Draymond Green on the bench. Now, this ain't Chris Paul. This Warrior team don't generally give up 2-0 leads. He says, I'm headed out the pub now, man. Have a good rest of your night. Salute, man. From New Zealand, man. Appreciate you pulling up, man. And he hopped in our chat. Out of all the chats on YouTube, you can hop in. He pulled up the FYF Sports, man, all the way from New Zealand. Make sure you subscribe, man. Hit the like on your way out, man. Appreciate you for pulling up. Come on, we got to do better on the likes, man. We should have well over 100 likes, y'all. Y'all playing around, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all playing around. On my end, it says 79. Now, sometimes my count is not accurate. Right, but y'all got to smash the like, man. This should easily be a video with 300 likes. Y'all got to stop playing around, man.
Mars.
Yeah, Renegade. I don't know what's going on, Renegade. Hey, Chris Sams, this Warrior team is built. If you look at how this team is built, and this is the way the Warriors found the formula. Because remember, the NBA transitioned into an age where it was considered every team was looking, how can we build our own super team? How can we get our own big three? So then we went through this era of all of these teams trying to formulate a big three. Some teams came close. Yeah, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, they came close. They couldn't get a third star. I mean, you had James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, right? You have Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. I mean, all of these teams, everybody was trying to figure out how can they get their big three. But then the Warriors was able to forecast and see what we need to come up with, being that once they lost KD, I think the Warriors basically said, we need to try to get ahead of the game. And how do you combat these super teams? How do you combat the teams that are top heavy? And I think they did a good job of figuring it out. And then I think a lot of other teams are copycatting that strategy. Tiffany Ned, can you block the troll account, please, man? Come on, man. Where do y'all come with these spamming up these links, man? Hold on, I gotta get Brooke a mod too. I don't know how Brooke's not a mod. Hold on, I gotta find it. I gotta find her message. Okay, appreciate that. King Cali says Dallas in 7. King Cali, do you want to really make that bet? We got Vincent Brothers. He said Warriors will be scarier next year with James Wiseman back. And you know what? I already told people. I said the Warriors haven't traded James Wiseman because they know that once he's healthy, when he has a full year, he has now had a year in the league. He understands the NBA game. James Wiseman will be one of the best centers in the NBA when he's healthy. I have no doubts about that. Again, there's a reason why they didn't just so quickly trade him as soon as he got caught. He said, no, ain't nobody rich over here, King Cali. Nobody's rich. But you're not going to bet that. King Cali, I'm not even going to do that bet. Because me and you both know this series ain't going no 7 games. I mean, I'll take free money. Because you said keep it under 200, and I'm going to do $199. I'll do $199 if this don't go 7 games. I'm going to go $199.99. Right at your threshold. But I'll give you a counter bet since that bet since I know it's not going 7. I can give you another bet that might go in your favor. I would bet somebody that this game that the Warriors sweep the Mavericks 4-0. 110, 103, 4 minutes to go. Can Dallas come back? I don't think Dallas has a team built for late game comebacks. Dallas don't have a roster. Dallas has a team that's built to maintain a lead with 3 minutes to go. They don't have a team that's built to come back from a 7-point deficit with under 3 minutes. They don't have enough scores. They don't have enough non-pattern scores. They don't have enough. They only have one guy on the court who can score out of nothing. Everybody else needs a play ran for them to score. Spencer Dinwiddie might be close. He's still limited. No, we're not going to do double or nothing. No. Because I might mess around and forget. He says Luka getting fried on defense. No, I wouldn't do double or nothing. I would only bet like $10 on the sweep. He said Luka angry. Luka better be angry. He's just, but you gotta. There's no reason for Luka to be mad. He's playing up against a team with more playoff experience than he's ever seen. Oh, we got the church choir beat going for King Cali. King Cali, while the church is singing, I'll give you one last out. $45 plea bargain. Cash out. $45. I'm going to let the choir sing to you. Maybe they're going to motivate you to do the right thing. Hey, y'all, it's BJ 2 times for all the beats tonight. Make sure y'all check out his IG page. He's made beats for J. Cole. He's made beats for Consequence, Mos Def. The man is nice with it. And he specifically made this beat for King Cali to desperately take this plea bargain. Because it looked like, man, he's about to take this to trial and get maxed out. $45. I've offered. This is like, look, you got to think, King Cali. This is like the third plea bargain I've offered, man. So yeah, it's gonna go up and up. But 45, man. Hold on. He says my Sling account is tripping. Mine is too, Kobe. I'm watching the game on Sling, and it keep buffering for some reason. I'm gonna let this beat rock. Everybody like this beat. Luka with 40. Luka going ballistic. Remember, somebody called it in the chat. Luka with a big game and a loss. Somebody called it. Good take for the freebie layup. Look how Dallas panics, man. Look how Dallas panics. They be desperately looking for Luka at the end of the shot clock. Great take, though. Way to score. He said he's going down with the ship. I respect that. 114-106. Or actually 114-108. Oh, I like this beat, though, too. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Luka at the free throw line. He's trying to keep them afloat. Yeah. Kobe TV review. I think it's something with Sling going on because mine keep buffering for some reason. It ain't never done this. $116. I got $116, $109. Philip Reinhart. Actually, $116, $110. 2 minutes to go. I told you, why does a 6-point lead seem insurmountable when you're going up against the Warriors? Steph Curry with a nasty goddamn finish. That might have iced the goddamn cake with the and one layup. Damn. Steph Curry drives in, goes up and under. One of the most beautiful finishes I've seen him make on Luka. Damn, that might have cooked him right there. And one. And they say these are the people. There's people that say Curry is not clutch. That's a clutch bucket. That's a big time bucket at the end of the game that helps put their team away. Luka with 42 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists. Curry with 29. But Brunson's able to drive in and get an and one to close the game, man. They not going away. The problem is they running out of time. $119 to $112. Brunson's going to get paid next year. Brunson's going to make a lot of money next year. And Brunson chokes the free throw. Another rebound for Looney. Oh, Curry with the turnover. Oh, did he get it back? See? $1 minute and 30 seconds left. King Cali still has hope. Down 7. Luka with a deep 3 clanks it. Looney with a great rebound. Did y'all just see that rebound though by Looney? Damn, that was a good ass rebound. Jordan Poole playing pressure defense. Brunson playing pressure defense on Poole. Clay with the ball. A bucket here would essentially be a dagger for the Mavericks. Kick out 3 for Steph. Steph pump fakes Luka. Steph just knocks down the 3. Steph Curry might have just put the seal on this game, King Cali. 122 to 112. 32 points for Steph. 6 threes. 8 rebounds for Steph, who's been rebounding really well lately. Uh-oh. Reggie Bullock knocks down a 3. They trading buckets. 50 seconds left. Steph with the ball. They send in a double at Steph. Great pass. Way to get out of the trap. Swinging it around. Looks like they working time and score. Poole. They foul Poole to stop the clock. My bad, King Cali, man. I try to tell y'all, man. I understand the ebbs and flows of these NBA games, man. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop the Cash App in the chat for you to make sure you got it, man. I tried to warn you, man. Cash App, man. Just consider it a overdue donation to the channel. Chivalrous Reviews says Warriors in 4. I agree. I feel like this is gonna be a sweep. John Wick says damn good game. Dejan Marcus says Mavs in 7. Why do y'all keep coming in here saying Mavs in have 7, man? Did either Ticket TV or Casino told y'all that, man? I know you don't. If you don't like the Warriors, that's still a bad take. Even if you don't like the Warriors, it's still a bad take, though. It's a lot of people didn't like Kevin Durant on the Warriors, but shit, I think we all knew they was gonna win the chip when that happened. John Raymond Rosqueta says, love you, bro. Hey, hopefully that's in a brotherly manner, but hey, salute to you, man. Appreciate you for pulling up the FYF Sports. Dejan Marcus says, can't stand them bandwagon Warrior fans. But Dejan Marcus, who's your team? How you gonna call Warrior fans bandwagon fans? $124, $115. Glenn McDress says, thank you, bro. A salute to Glenn McDress. John Raymond says, Warriors going to win it all, man. I agree. I got the Warriors beating the Celtics in the NBA Finals. I don't think the Heat have what it takes to get there. It's fun watching the Heat and Jimmy Butler, but you got to actually come with some star power to win some of these games and some elite scoring. You're not going to win a championship with Jimmy Butler as your number one scorer. Salute to Nicholas Brown, man. Always supporting the channel, motivating y'all to subscribe up. Appreciate that. Steve's reacts. When I went to watch Luka Doncic play, it was game 5, I believe, when they got blown out by Phoenix at Phoenix. The first thing that I noticed is that when things start going bad and they lose leads and they have to play from behind, Luka Doncic gets extremely selfish. I'm talking about come down the court, don't pass to nobody, dribble, shot. And I think this is where his learning curve is going to have to kick in, because that mentality is going to have to change as he gets better if he's looking to win a championship. He can't approach these tough games with I got to do it myself, that I got to do it myself mentality. It just don't work. It don't work in this league. There might have been other eras of basketball where that might have worked, but in this era of basketball, that don't work anymore. Because Luka has to understand the Warriors coaching staff is probably already accounting for him to have a big game. They're already planning for him to have 30 to 35 points. If they're already planning for him to have a big game, 30 to 35 points, his main focus should be on how do I get these other guys going? Just like he did in the first half when Jalen Brunson dropped 30 in the first half. Luka tried to play hero ball. But the thing is, he's always been playing hero ball when they down. 124, 115. Draymond, defensive second team. I don't knock that. I believe he was a better defender this year than Mikal Bridges. But, I don't knock it. Just giving Mikal Bridges his props. Laker fan for life said Curry got carried. Who's carrying Curry right now? Curry was a difference maker in this game. Curry led his team this game. In 2015, Curry led his team to a championship without another superstar. This game is officially over. 1.5 seconds left on the clock. 126 to 117. Luka Doncic drops 42, 5 and 8. Brunson 31.7 and 5. The game is officially over. What are y'all thoughts on the game? All right, I'm gonna be dropping my NBA film study on this. I'm gonna definitely drop the NBA film study on this game. We gotta do a breakdown of these highlights. How were the Warriors able to come back after playing a disastrous first half? And this is the threat. I keep telling y'all. Yes, Prince Legend, you're right. But I keep telling y'all, this Warrior team, because they're elite on both sides of the ball, it don't matter if they're missing shots. Their defense can bring them back, right? And if their defense is bad, their offense is always going to be elite, and they can shoot. They can stay in the game with their offense alone. That's a big threat. That's a big time threat right there. He says, Dub Nation, let's go. Yes, sir. And the Warriors win this one 126-127. Jordan Poole also big off the bench with 23 points, 5 assists as well. Shot very well, 7-10. Curry also shot very well, 6-10 from the three-point line, 11-21 from the field. So again, the Warriors are able to pull out another one. They're up 2-0. CC Mims says, Warriors, salute, man. Appreciate you pulling up. Yeah, if the Warriors look like they just might be a sweep if Dallas don't get their act together. Now Dallas is in a must-win situation for Game 3. They are in a must-win for Game 3. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. All right, second half, Mavs couldn't make a shot, and Keenan, that's what it was going to be about. And they didn't come out understanding that the Warriors were going to make adjustments. The Warriors weren't going to allow Brunson to drop another 20 points in a half. So salute, man. All y'all Warriors fans, I mean, like I said, that, you know, y'all one of those few teams that is blessed with a great organization. And similar to how the Spurs were, they got one of the best leaders in the NBA. All right, when you got a humble leader, it's going to open the door for a lot of your players to shine. And ain't no ego involved. Yeah, the pressure's on. This is a must-win Game 3. So this is basically an elimination game for Dallas. Must-win Game 3. Now we've seen Golden State let up in some of these games. Hey, Prince Legend. Prince Legend, he'll send it. I'm not worried about it. He knows what the Cash App is. I'm not sweating it right now. He says people got amnesia after 2 years. Facts. I don't know what people, like I said, you got to start just. That's why, you know what, C Mims. This is why I don't spend time hating on these players, calling them role players and all this silliness. This is why, because as soon as they do something great, like what we see Steph Curry doing this year, then you got to eat all your words. So that's the problem. Clay had to wake up after that dunk. He says Luka cooked Curry. Curry got saved. I don't know. Curry dropped 32 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. I don't know how that's getting saved. That's just how he played great. I mean, you can't be mad because they won and Curry played great. I mean, he can't play great and you say he got saved. Come on, man. You see, Laker fan, at least over here, because it ain't a lot of hate-filled sports fans over here, that take is going to look silly. Because there ain't no hate for Steph Curry over here. And it's not even a lot of Warriors fans over here. But your hate for Steph Curry just going to have you looking silly over there. And you know I'm over here thirsting for a new spoof video, so you know you can't come on the live panel saying that. Because I'm going to turn you into the next spoof video. I just Blaze. I said that last series, even against Memphis. In that game 7, Looney was the unsung hero. He says, Lamont, you and Elder was talking about, I don't know how they going to beat the Lakers in the playoffs. Beat who? Beat the Warriors beat the Lakers? Well, you got to think, Skinner. Vegas, along with everybody else, had the Lakers and the Nets in the finals. We was all wrong. Right? The Nets self-destructed internally because Kyrie didn't want to play. And the Lakers self-destructed because LeBron seemed like he was playing with an agenda. Russ didn't want to adjust to a new role, and Anthony Davis couldn't stay healthy. Now, if you would have told me ahead of time, if you would have had a time machine, you could have told me all those factors would have came into play, I probably wouldn't have picked the Lakers getting to the finals. But I can only use the resources in front of me. I don't think anybody projected that the Warriors would be this good this year. Nobody projected that, that Jordan Poole would take these types of strides and be playing like an all-star most of the season. Chasm says, basketball is a team sport first. Jokic, then Ja, now Luka, all learning. And they have to learn, and you have to learn slowly. Just like Giannis learned. And when Giannis learned, he won a championship. Dyson Garcia said, ticket went into hiding. Mavs got no real rim protection. Looney, yeah, I know. This is where they missed Porzingis. See, I know they wanted to get Porzingis off that team because he was demanding the ball and they wanted the ball in the hands of Luka Doncic. But Porzingis was also your best defensive player, and he was your rim protector. And they have no rim protection. I mean, they can't play Boban. I mean, you can't play Powell for long extended minutes. He said that's why fools you tell the truth. But y'all was like, I don't know how them rookies. What rookies? What rookies in the playoff are you talking about? No Race says 19-point lead is ghosted. Hey, but look, no Race. I made my bet on the Warriors at halftime. I went to FanDuel Sportsbook. I placed my bet on the Warriors at halftime because the odds went ridiculously crazy. And I placed my bet in the chat. You know, I placed my bet in the chat with King Cali, $50 at halftime when the Warriors was down. See, I just understand the Warriors in playoff basketball is different. This is one thing that if this was a regular season game and the Warriors don't really care about winning or losing. But in the playoffs, they locked in. They know how to lock in. He said Luka went to grab in the shoulder. One sits looking grim. He said people don't understand how hard it is to guard Curry. He does way more than shoot. Facts. Right? Facts. Because he's moving so much. So in Steve's reaction, you got to think he's moving so much. He's moving so much. And as a defender, not only do you have to worry about your own man, but you also have to worry about being in great help position. So you got to have a head on the swivel. And while this man Steph Curry's running all over the place, you as a defender have to be ready to be in help position in case somebody else gets beat. So Steph Curry is just making you think, overthink. He gonna have everybody making the wrong reads on their defensive assignments. Look at how easy it was for teams to defend the Lakers simply because you had nobody with the ability to move off ball. Right? LeBron wanted Russ to stand in the corner. LeBron wanted AD to be at the high post elbow. He wanted players in places where they needed to just stand and wait. Made the Lakers extremely easy to guard this year. And because of that, they suffered. Right? They need to get back to being movers, cutters, occupying the defense, and playing much faster. See, y'all? If y'all would have made y'all bets on FanDuel, I did a $15 bet, and I turned a $15 bet on the Warriors into $73. $15 bet at halftime turned into $73 on FanDuel. That was absolutely free money. That was more than a double up with me and King Cali. Told you. And that bet with the Warriors was also a positive EV bet. Keep telling y'all it's free money out here. Salute to Go Getter in the chat. He says Boston and Golden State homegrown. They are. It's facts. Right? And homegrown teams are the solution to the super team era. This is why the Clippers, even though the Clippers will be healthy next year, they will not be competitive. That load them up at the top of the roster type of style no longer works. The Lakers, if they have AD, Russ, and LeBron, will not be successful next year. Prince Legend says King Cali's not in the chat no more. Oh, man, I can't control that. I'm your guy says LeBron, the coach Lamont. I don't know what's going on. I know, if they want to bring in Terry Stotts, I don't know. But I keep telling y'all that the coaching hire that they make is not going to be very impressive. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull up these stats. All right, so we got the stats before we shut this down. He says Clippers got depth, though. They do got depth. Hopefully they got the same depth next year. Steve's reaction is we fucked if we get Stotts. I love Stotts. I felt like Stotts was a great coach. Steve's reacts. He was a great coach in Portland. He just didn't. Stotts did the most. Stotts did the best he could do with limited resources. I think he maximized very, very limited resources. Right? That GM over there never really went out and got him defensive players. Right? And without real defensive players or defensive stoppers, he made the most of that roster. He got the most out of that offense. And the proof in the pudding is that as soon as Terry Stotts left and they bring in Chauncey Billups, the team looks completely horrible on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. Reggie Bullock for the Dallas Mavericks, 21-3-2. Great game for Reggie Bullock. Finney Smith, 10 points, 8 rebounds. Luka Doncic with a crazy game, 42-5. Brunson with 31-7. But again, nobody outside of those four guys really contributed on the offensive end. The Ringo Report salute. The league is fuck your feelings. Y'all know the anthem, man.
Just typing no keys in advance from Ticket TV. Sign that permission slip, please. That Max Ether gon' heat you, make your phone.
Y'all find them permission slips if you're from Ticket TV. We got the Warriors stat rundown. For the Warriors, we got Looney. Probably one of the biggest games of his playoff career. 21-12. 21-12 for Looney. Ralph Lawrence has dropped the link. We got 16-5 for Wiggins. Quiet game for Clay, 15-4. Steph Curry with 32, 8-5. Quiet game for Draymond Green, 6-6. Jordan Poole with 23 points, 5 assists. Otto Porter. Very quiet game, but very efficient and effective game in 24 minutes, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Moody with 2 points late off the bench, only with 10 minutes on the night. What a game. Oh, hold on. My camera froze. All right, here we go. He said Looney big goofy ass was hooping. Looney been balling out. What, 22 rebounds in Game 7? Nah, John Wick, that's not spiffy.
FYF, too official like a
Nah, that's not spiffy.
They can't keep up with me. Watch out, Euro step.
But we're going to go ahead and wrap it up for tonight. Just for Ralph Lauren, I might open up another stream where I open the panel up and bring everybody on. Tiffany said, well, I'm about to go chill. No, I'm not. I got to go put in work. I'm about to go into the garage. I'm about to hit a quick workout.
Man, somebody come and save him.
That's what I'm about to do. And I don't know what the hell I'm doing after that.
Calling, all you heard was a swish. A call me Mr.
Hold on, where King Cali at, man? Hold on, King Cali. I'm looking a little dried up over here, King Cali.
Forever legend, RP Kobe. Straight way, Georgia. Elder Roof.
King Cali, I'm looking a little dry.
They don't know what time it is.
Yeah, that's right, Prince Legend. Prince Legend, I did give him the benefit of the doubt. I did wait around.
A champion bow, nah, I don't hang with losers. FYF. Too official like a ref. They can't keep up with me.
Luka choked, he tripping. Luka didn't choke. Luka dropped 40. Oh, facts, John Wick. That's exactly what I'm probably about to hit tonight. And I know, Philip. That's what I'm saying. Philip, Cooking Ticket was just like, I told you. Certain people you can't really debate with no more. Because it's like talking to little kids. It's too easy. Renegade, I don't know, man. Renegade, he went missing in action. He went missing in action, man. I don't know what happened to King Cali, man. That comeback started getting real, man. Now, look, I tried to offer plea bargains. I tried. I don't know. Maybe we got to wait till King Cali get paid, man. We will wait. We'll give him some time. But, y'all, man, I appreciate everybody pulling up. It's been a great stream, man. We're going to go ahead and end this one right here. Make sure that y'all tune in. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Whatever happens to the News TV, we'll be back live over there tomorrow, hopefully. But that should be the plan. Hold on, he says King Cali getting a loan. Yeah, remember? Yeah, who was that telling me I need to get a loan? I said, man, y'all need to make sure somebody else. If y'all make that bet, y'all need to make sure y'all got it. Renegade KAJ says Renegade. He ain't choked, bro. He was the only one who kept them afloat. That is fact. But salute Lakers for life, man. Again, I appreciate everybody pulling up, man. Y'all the ones that make this channel what it is, right? Remember, we grinding right now. The goal is to get to 50K, right? 50K. By the end year goal for this channel, I think realistically about 60 to 70K by the end of the year is realistic for this channel. Sometimes traction can pick up and things can go a little bit faster, but realistically, we looking at a trajectory of about 60, 70K at the end of the year. That's going to be the goal, man. I'm really, really trying to get that 100K plaque on the wall, man. That's definitely the goal, man. So, again, I appreciate y'all helping us out with that, sharing the videos, doing all those things to help keep the channel growing. But we're going to be back with another scoreboard in a couple days. Hopefully we can do the next Warrior games. I'm curious to see how this series goes. But we're going to go ahead and get up out of here, man. It's FYF Sports, man.